was faster than I was expecting.
Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. That was a fully developed spin.
Oh my god.
We're in a pretty light aircraft.
We'll climb up to 5,000. All right, as we come up on our altitude, I'm gonna go ahead and bring fuel pumps on, landing and taxi light on, flaps, lights, pumps, and we'll do some clearing turns real quick. So I'll demonstrate.
On the go, 2-1 left close.
Full power.
Full
Johnson, traffic
power.
Archer 220 Bravo Lima, left downwind 21 Johnson.
Up to 35, bring the power idle.
35, power goes to
Below
idle.
40, I'm adding right rudder. Through the horizon, wings level. Nose to the horizon.
Okay.
Not too bad, right?
Nope.
The reason we practice it this way first is because this is as far as it should ever get with a student.
Okay.
No need to panic. All you really saw me do was bring out the rudder, wings level, nose to horizon.
Okay. My flight controls.
You have flight controls?
My flight controls. All right, there's 90, full throttle. We're gonna pitch up 35 degrees here. Power goes to idle. Pick that right rudder. All right. We're gonna go wings level and bring it back to the horizon. Got it.
Just don't add any power.
No power there. Brown power down.
I have flight controls.
Your flight controls.
I have flight controls. Now, we will go ahead and do a spin.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll perform. We're going to do the exact same entry,
Okay.
except once the airspeed gets below 40, we're
Okay.
going to add full right rudder and bring the stick far back and all the way right, okay?
Okay. So
tuck it in our little pocket.
Okay.
And then we're going to leave it there until we've felt 3 fully developed spins. The first one will feel slow, and then we'll feel the pace quicken.
Okay.
And we'll count 1, 2, 3, and then we will recover. Powers should already be idle.
Yep.
Ailerons coming neutral.
Opposite
Rudder. Full opposite rudder.
Yep.
And
And then elevator
no forward. Shadow me on the controls, and here we go. Johnson traffic, Diamond 258 Bravo Lima is 3 miles to the west, performing spins at 6,000 feet, Johnston.
Johnson, traffic Archer 220
All
Bravo
right,
Lima,
so
clear
full
21
power.
at Foxtrot. Taxi back to 21 via
Pitching
Alpha,
out 35. Power goes to idle.
Johnson County traffic, Sirius 5, Tango Charlie,
Tuck
5
in her
miles.
pocket, full right rudder, and slow,
Join the left downwind runway
fast.
21.
1,
Full stop, Johnson County.
2, 3. Power idle, full opposite rudder, elevator coming forward,
Ooh.
and how do you feel?
That was faster than I was expecting. Wow. All right.
And I'm using our excess airspeed momentum to get us back up to altitude.
That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I think so too.
I thought it was gonna kind of be like slow rotations. No, that's quick.
Yep. So, it's a very intense thing, right?
Yes.
It's something you definitely don't want to experience unintentionally because
No.
the sheer...
That's so quick.
Yeah.
You don't have time to really. You have to quick reactions.
Exactly. You have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
You have flight controls.
All right. There's my 90. Full power. Pitch up to 35. Power goes to idle here.
Johnson County traffic 2
Waiting
Tango
for
Charlie.
40.
Now turning final, runway 21.
Tuck it in the
full stop,
pocket.
Johnson County.
1,
Carolina 890.
2, 3.
Aileron neutral. Opposite
Get
rudder.
that nose forward.
Forward. Ooh.
Yep.
There it goes.
All right. So you recovered from that all on your own. That does meet the requirement.
Okay.
I'm assuming you'll want to do it again to get a little bit more comfortable
I
with
would
it.
like to, yeah.
Cool. So on this one,
I need to be a little more tuck and hold that tuck.
yep. And on the recovery, a little bit smoother. You actually put in left aileron.
Ooh, okay.
So bring the aileron neutral,
Then
smoothly bring it forward
Okay.
until it's recovered.
Okay. All right. Full power. Pitch up to 35.
Johnson traffic Archer 220 Bravo Lima, left
There's
crosswind
35.
21 Johnson.
Power goes to idle here. Tuck it in our pocket. Right rudder. Here. 1, 2, 3.
Not bad. Still just a little late on that rudder and a little too much forward too quick.
Okay.
So I'm sure you felt me help you on the rudder and actually pull the stick back a little bit.
Next is fully developed. Fully developed, we're going to hold that elevator up into our pocket, right? Remember how we talked about just into our pocket? We're going to hold that elevator pressure there until we get 3 rotations. And I'm going to verbalize 1, 2, 3. And on 3, we're going to recover. Power idle, ailerons neutral, rudder opposite, elevator forward. All right. Same setup as before. Area is nice and clear. John's traffic, Diamond 258 Bravo, Lima's 5 miles to east, performing spins 5,500. Okay, so we go up. Maintain coordination. 30 to 35. We're going to hold this pitch attitude right here. Same setup as before. Watch that airspeed below 40. Pull that power, but we introduce the pocket part. We're going to hold it in our pocket for 1, 2, 3. Power idle. Ailerons neutral. Elevator forward. Those rotations stop. Once the rotations stop, we just come out of that unusual attitude. Nose on the horizon, and we can continue our climb back up. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Level in here. Airspeed's building up. You have flight controls?
Alright, my flight controls.
You have flight controls. Let that airspeed build up to 85. Just level the nose here. Lights are on, pumps are on. Area's still nice and clear. So we're going to get it up. Same process. Just tuck it and hold it in our pocket. There you go. Get it up. Hold that rudder. 30 to 35. Good. Hold this pitch attitude. Hold this pitch. Below 40, pull it. Good. And tuck it in your pocket. And we're going to hold it for 1, 2, 3. Recover. Opposite. Good. Get that nose up. Up, up, up. There you go. Woohoo! That's good. There you go. And add the power. Get that nose up. Reinitiate the climb. Climb, climb, climb. Whee! Got to get back up above 5,000. Very good. Very good. Try not to look inside on your recovery procedure.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw your head sort of duck down. Keep it out. You're going to get real turned around if you try to follow anything that's listed.
Alright.
Cool?
Yep.
Good. Very good. Good job with bringing in that elevator. Nice and slow on that elevator. Everything came in nicely. Yeah. Want to do it again?
Yeah.
Do it again. 5,000. Safe altitude. Area's still nice and clear. Whenever you're ready, shoot me one more. Add that power. Get it up.
Johnson traffic, Archer November 379 Bravo, Lima is taxiing from
30 to 35, rudder for coordination. There you go, pull it. Tuck it up. Woohoo! There you go, get it over. 1, 2, 3, now recover. Opposite rudder. There you go, good. Come out of the dive. Nice and smooth, beautiful. That was the one. Cool, you can level out here. Awesome, that was good. Very cool.
Cool.
That's what I needed to see. I have flight controls?
Your flight controls.
I have flight controls.
So I will now perform a fully developed spin.
That downwind traffic in
Okay?
sight.
So I just want you to hear what I'm saying, what I'm doing. This will be a little bit more intense. Here we go. All right, up to 35. Power's coming idle. Below 40. Full right rudder. Aileron in the pocket. Incipient stage. 1. Here we go. Just 1, 2, 3. Ailerons neutral. Full opposite rudder. Stick coming forward. That was a fully developed spin.
Oh my god.
Feeling all
That
right?
was intense. That was intense. That was intense.
So, yeah. First time you could tell the difference. See how it like quickly sped up after that first rotation?
Wow. It was much faster too.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Now, I'll have you do it. You have flight controls.
I have flight controls.
You have flight controls. All right, here we go. Full power.
Full power.
Pitch up to 35. Leave your hand on the throttle. All the way up. Power out.
Power out.
All right, below 40. Here we go. Leave her right in the pocket.
Okay.
And 1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Full opposite rudder.
There we go.
All right, so not bad.
Yeah.
I did have to help you just a little bit. You put in way too much forward pressure and you were a little late on that rudder.
Okay.
All right, I'll get us back up to 5,000. We'll do it again. I think you'll have it down.
All right.
You have flight controls.
flight controls.
You have flight controls?
All right.
Let's see it.
All right, so we are going to keep the power in. We're going to pitch up about 35 degrees. Nose up,
Power out.
power out.
Leave that nose up. Full. Here we go.
1,
2, 3.
neutral, full right rudder, and then bring it forward.
All right, bring it back gently.
Copy, traffic 582 Bravo Lima is departing runway 21.
All right, so once those rotations stop, just don't forget to bring that elevator back. Cool?
Okay.
So you did that all on your own.
Okay. Cool.
So when are you going to most likely experience a spin in flight?
We would experience a spin if we, when we exceed the critical angle of attack for a stall.
Okay,
And we
so
don't recover properly.
we're uncoordinated.
Straight out and making a turn.
So maybe doing a power on stall, or any sort of stall really. Base to final turn,
Yep.
maybe even a chandelle, right? If you get too slow and you're not coordinated. So what would be the difference between experiencing it with a student in the middle of a maneuver and what we just did?
I'm expecting it here versus with the student I would not be.
Exactly. So understand that when you're not expecting it, your reaction time is going to be much slower.
Right.
So the longer it's been since you've done these, the less likely you are to recover appropriately and quickly. Think about them, maybe chair fly the recovery every now and again, just to get comfortable with it, and that way, if it does ever happen, it's not as slow. You're not as slow to recover. The other thing is what is the lowest altitude that you can recover from stalls? 1,500 AGL. Right? It took us about 1,000 to recover
That leaves
on
us with.
the quickest one that we did.
Whew.
So imagine a base to final turn where you enter a spin. Will not survive that.
No. Especially with that delay in reaction time.
Yep.
379.
So at a low altitude, you need to make sure that you do not risk a spin ever.
Cool, a couple big key takeaways. First, putting a name with a face with spin recovery, right? That's something that you talk about a lot during training. These are spins, spins are scary, don't spin, you almost got us in a spin, right? This is what a spin looks like, don't ever spin.
Yeah.
As well as, understanding those sensations, right? You've never been in this airplane before, but first time I demonstrated that Incipient where I had that high pitch attitude and I got a little carried away with that rudder pressure, you knew something bad was going to happen, right? So trusting those instincts, right? When you feel like, oh boy, this isn't right. Trust those instincts whether you're flying with a student, whether you're flying with an instructor, whether you're flying with your boss, doesn't matter. Trust those instincts to prevent something bad potentially from happening. Right? Last thing is, those Incipients, kind of silly, right? They didn't seem like too big of a deal. Pointed nose down at the ground up at 6,000 feet, it wasn't much of a problem, was it?
Right.
What if we did that here, right? What if we were pointing straight down here? So thinking about your private stalls, you can recover, as long as you recover 1,500 feet AGL, right, you're fine to do full stalls with a private student, okay? So just keeping that in mind, not compromising with altitude when you're maneuvering, giving yourself plenty of buffer, not just trying to get something done on those bad weather days where the clouds you got a canopy of clouds that are just preventing you from doing stuff. You're like, we can knock out a couple of stalls. Cool?
Yeah.
And also, that same sensation on base to final, downwind to base even. Overbanking, over-controlling, situations that are conducive for stalls, paying attention to that as well, because
549 Alfa Romeo.
it'll surprise you.
Is that triangle?
Cool?
Yes, sir.